Hello everyone, this is Martin. Welcome back to another weekly video update on what I'm looking at for this coming week, which is June the 19th to the 23rd. And we're going to take a look at all the major currency pairs in just a moment. First, just a quick theme to this week. I see that the markets are mixed after the U.S. raised the interest rates for the U.S. dollar by a quarter of a percent by Thursday, and that was done on Wednesday, last Wednesday, and on by Thursday, the U.S. dollar had clearly gained strength for most of the major currencies. However, on Friday. The interesting thing was that some of the currency pairs turned the opposite way, and the U.S. dollar again lost strength by Friday on some of the currency pairs. So we're going to take a look at that, the impact of what happened last week, and how that translates to what I see as far as trading opportunities for this week. Okay. Before we look at the currency pairs, just have a quick look at this risk disclaimer right here. If you have never done so, you can always pause the video and read the information here. The main thing being that the videos I provide on a weekly basis are for educational purposes. As always, you have to do your own homework and decide on your risk attitude when it comes to deciding what you're going to trade. So always remember that the risk is on your end, and I'm trying to help you become a better trader by showing you the videos on what I'm thinking about. So with that said, let's take a look at the currency pair. Okay, this first one here, we're looking at the Euro USD daily. This is a daily chart, and you can see what happened as of the red vertical line I have right here. The red vertical line depicts the end of the previous Friday, not it's the previous Friday. So this is what's happened with the trading week of last week right here with the 5 trading candles. And you can see on Thursday we had a huge down day. This, of course, related to the U.S. increasing their interest rates by a quarter of a percent. And then on Friday we had a complete turnaround. Now, make note of this. A price here did break below this trend line. You can see this trend line on Thursday broke below. It's come back. This is called a pullback candle, and I'm kind of thinking my bias is to the downside still. What we want to do is look for the 8 EMA to hold as resistance. I mean, if price breaks higher and closes higher above the 8, then we certainly want to think about taking a buy trade. So my bias is the downside, and if we think price is going to go lower, then what we want to do is sell below 111.64. 111.64. If we think price is going to go lower, and if it goes lower, take a look at this previous swing low right there, okay? And I've also drawn, for your convenience, the support zone here. So if price breaks lower, you can expect price to come down to this level right here, okay? Let me just take that off the charts for a second, and let's move on to the next pair. Here, the similar to the Euro USD, this is the British Pound USD daily. You can see price did move much higher after this huge breakdown right here, and this is as a result of the British elections here. But you can see a huge down day on the previous Friday, and then Sunday, Monday down again, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, kind of just sideways. Friday we had a bit of an update, but notice that we're still below the 8 EMA, and my bias is to the downside. Take a look at the MACD. Okay, right here. So the MACD is well below 0, although momentum has been going to the upside. So this is called a pullback phase after a huge downward movement. We have a pullback, and now we can see whether the pullback is finished, and price will continue to come back down like this. Okay, so my bias is to the downside. If we think price is going to go lower, we want to take a sell trade below 127.30. 127.30 to the downside. However, if we believe price is going to go higher, okay, then we could watch for a and watch for a buy above 128.20. Okay, that's what I see on that pair. Now we're moving to the Australian USD daily. Take a look. This has made quite a big move to the upside. Thursday, of course, with the response of the U.S. interest rates, we had a down day, but Friday it actually popped up quite a bit. So this pair is trending higher. You can see the next resistance. It could go all the way up to here. Okay, take a look at the MACD. The blue MACD line is angling up, and it is well above the zero. We've got at least green momentum bar on the Friday. So in the short term, I believe price is going to go higher. If you want, you can wait for a bit of a pullback, then look to buy with evidence or buy above 0.7637, above 0.7637 if we think price is going to go higher. Now, usually the Australian USD currency pair is tied into the price movement of gold. I'm going to show you that right now. Here's gold, and you can see gold has been coming down, but now again sits at the support level, and this is the 89 moving average. So price could come down a little bit lower. We see price has been trending lower. The MACD line is also below zero, so could go sideways and then lower again. If that happens, then most likely Australian USD will also respond in kind and follow by going lower as well. Okay, now we get to the New Zealand USD. Well, after a huge monster move up again, just take a look. You can see I'm using my crosshair tool here. So I click on here, move it all the way higher. Take a look at the middle numbers. You can see it says 4885. Ignore the last digit. Ignore the 5, and we have a reading of 488 pips. So it's been bullish and it's gone up higher by 488 pips. However, on Thursday, we had a huge down day. You can see with this black candle, it did not close below the 8. And then we had a bounce up on Friday. So again, with this pair, use a bit of caution. Take a look at the MACD. It's the MACD line is below the signal, but the momentum bars are below zero. So will we have bigger move to the upside? If we do, then again, just use some caution. So you may want to buy with evidence, okay? If we think price is going to go higher, buy above 0.7262 on the upside, okay? But caution again, this major run up here may be over pretty soon, and if it's over, it's going to come down pretty quickly. Okay, next we get to the USCAD. The opposite, you can see for weeks I've been talking about watching this bear flag form. Okay, I'm going to draw that in again. So here you see big run down. That's the flagpole. Here, okay, that's the flag itself. So this is an upside down flag, and we call this a bearish flag. So once price breaks here, once price breaks right there, you could expect a major move to the downside, almost equal to the length from here to here. So if this is our A to B down move right there, then we can also expect from A to be almost similarly in length to the first downward leg. Okay, so just letting you know that right now I see price is bearish. We are trending lower. Look at the MACD below the zero, and it's caution though is No, I'm sorry, there's no caution on this one. What we want to do is sell below 132.08. So again, 108 and take a sell below 132.08 to the downside. But again, I've drawn in this next lower support zone, so price could come down all the way here. So that's what I see for the US CAD. And now oil, I'm going to show you that next because the US CAD, take a look at this. So we have been in a downward trajectory here. It's tied into, often tied into the price of oil. Take a look. Here's oil, same thing, all the way down. Let me just move some of that. Okay, so you can see price has been coming down. Take a look to the immediate swing left here with my mouse here. You can see there's the, I've drawn in a horizontal line which indicates lower support. So price could still come down lower along with the US CAD, but then from this point here, we could have a turnaround. Again, take a look at the MACD. It's been trending lower. Okay, so next we get to the US Swiss franc. And this is interesting. Okay, this is the US Swiss franc daily. You can see we've had a huge run down. Okay, and I forgot to do something. Let's move this right here. So this is price. Oop, this is price here, price action of last week. So we have the 5 trading days, mostly on the upside. So heading higher, we are trending higher. And we on Friday we had a bit of a down day. This is just a bit of a pullback here. So you can see the MACD blue line right here. MACD blue line is above 0. We're trending higher. The momentum bars are above 0. My bias is to the upside. Okay, and you may want to wait, but wait for more evidence. But I would, if I'm thinking of taking a buy trade, I would be thinking above 0.9774. Okay, 0.9774 to the upside. If I think price is going to go higher, my bias is to the upside on this pair. And finally, we get to the U.S. Japanese daily. Same thing, say almost the same as the U.S. Swiss franc. You can see price had been coming down, down, up, down here. These are the 5 trading days from this red vertical line. So all of last Friday, we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We had a big, huge up day, obviously in relation to the U.S. interest rate hike. And then on Friday, a bit of a doji here, a bit of a um, you can see this little black candle with the upper and lower wicks. So a hesitation there. My bias is to the upside. We want to see price break above this level here. As a matter of fact, we want to see price break above the 89 moving average. And if we think price is going to go higher, then buy above 111.45 to the upside. Okay, you can see the MACD blue line is just starting to move higher. We've got some green momentum bars to the upside. So my overall bias on this pair is that it's going to go higher, but again, you may want to wait for some more evidence. It's kind of stuck. Price right now is stuck still between all of these moving averages. So it has broken above resistance with this gray rectangle, but now sits just below the this moving average right here. Okay, so that's it. That's what I see for this coming week. Take care, everyone. Hopefully, I've gotten the video down to a shorter format, and that's always good news when we can always condense the video. So take care. Happy trading. If you need to contact me, you can do so anytime. All the best, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.